Hello and welcome guys to the stream, hope you're all doing well. Today we have round 4 of the Simzone Championship. I'm just going to quickly get the stream link to send to one of my teammates, and then we'll go out on practice. There we go. Track is still green currently, which isn't great. As you can see, lap time's a bit slower. You will notice, guys, as well, some new HUD tonight, so trying that out. Seems a bit better having the potential lap time in the top left corner, and top right corner having some fuel calculations, which are really helpful, especially for endurance races. And then bottom right there's also a damage box, but it doesn't display unless we actually have damage, which to be honest is quite handy. So yeah, currently 6/10 off the number one, well, the fastest Porsche, sorry, I'm not sure what car number it is. And then we've got 3 Hondas in front of us, George Boothby, Whitburn and Pisano. So yeah, Hondas and Porsche is definitely quick here. I think the Porsche is quicker than the Honda here, although the Hondas are still very competitive. But unlike Watkins Glen, where the Hondas seem to have the upper hand in the race, the Porsches might be a bit better in the race. We'll just have to wait and see. Tyre wear is a concern for this track, although the temps are very low. It's like 20 degrees or something for the race, so we don't have to worry too much about the tyre wear with such low temperatures. And then we'll see what we can do in the race for positions. The Porsche is very good for accelerating out of the sharp corners like the hairpins and things like that, so got a lot of overtaking opportunities at Zandavoort, but also a lot of corners where you just have to follow the car ahead. Feeling fairly confident with the car and track combo tonight, so we'll just see how we get on. Gonna have to really push it in quality and just try and not make any mistakes like I did at Donington. Hi Luciano, how's it going? Yeah, all good. No. Quali, it's a green track right now. Quali practice. Yeah. 0.5 or 4. Nice. We're basically the same pace just now. But yeah, I'm P5 in the server right now, 6/10 off the that quick Porsche guy. It's a green track, but he was doing 34.0 on an optimum track. It's about half a second. It's not so. Well, in that servers, the UOL guys do 33.5 for their hot lap. I don't know how it's possible. The Porsche likes to let you think you're on the limit, but actually there's way more lap time. Oh, I binned it. Yeah, I was a 10th up there, and then I spun just going into the hairpin and went on 2 wheels there. That was a nasty one. Got 10 minutes left of practice. George Boothby is 2/10 quicker than my quali pace, but he's on race fuel, and that's kind of gutting. Oh, it's gone to fast. That's why I gained a 10th in the first corner then. I wondered why I gained a 10th and it wasn't even that good a line. It's... Yep. Yep. Race setup already done. Judging by the amount of people that's racing, I think top 10 would be possible for the both of us. Just need to absolutely nail our qualifying. But yeah, it's gone to a fast track, so the times will suddenly drop by a good few tenths. And then it'll be quali. Hopefully an optimum track for quali, but if not, it should go quali near the end again. It should go optimum near the end, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. I'm waiting for the wet race, to be honest. No idea if there's a wet Zolder race in the Porsche would be amazing. Yeah. But he didn't adjust the setup. You need a really good wet setup for the wet races. Right guys, let's see what we can do here. Got 9 minutes left of pre-practice, then we'll be into quali, 15-minute quali, 60-minute race. So, just going to see what kind of pace we have. Track's just gone fast, so the lap times will drop. Oh, that was a bit deep. So the lap times will start to drop, and we can just see how we compare to the others. I think pace is decent, but not fantastic. So we'll just see, because some of these guys might be on race fuel, some of them might be on quali fuel, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens in qualifying. Yeah, how does the sun rise at 5 AM at Zandavoort? I've got to ask. The race is going to be at 4 AM, so potentially we could have the sun in our eyes all the way through Sector 1 for the entire race. Yeah. We get good pictures at least with the sunrise. Just... Oh yeah, you've got to brake quite early. And it's very sharp turning. Is that a way of saying you crashed in the pit wall entry yesterday? Oh dear. Me too. So much more pace on a fast track. 2 tenths in just the first corner. That wasn't even that great a line either. And that was a terrible hairpin there, but still gained time. I know, it's such a weird feeling. But yeah, track is so much better. Green track just slides everywhere. Fast track is still slidey, but just a bit less. Green track's even worse than fast. Lost a little bit of time in that hairpin there. P3 in free practice, not bad. Yeah. Pace not too bad, but still half a second off the quickest Porsche guy right now, so definitely a lot to improve still. But yeah, it's all going to be about qualifying. Currently 4.5 tenths off Campo. Oh, binned it. Yeah, like guys like Dalking and Luke Whitehead and stuff aren't racing today, so we've got a very good chance at top 10. I mean, right now P10's 1.7 off the quickest lap. So yeah. If I could get the lap together, I think it could be a good race today, but I need to get the lap together in quali, because Donington I had similar pace. I was like top 3, top 5 in free practice and that, close to the top guys, and then I just binned the lap in qualifying. So I really need to make sure I don't bin it. Sorry Luciano, I was pressing the wrong push to talk button there. Yeah, so Hondas are good here, they're competitive, but Porsche, I believe, is faster here than the Honda, but the Honda's still competitive. So, yeah. Yeah, the Honda's competitive everywhere, but it's not OP here, I don't think. If anything, the Porsche is the best car here. But yeah, I'm 4.5 tenths off Campo, so I just need to make sure I don't bin quali, because that's what I did last time I had the similar pace, and I'm like 300s off of Whitburn. Oh wait, he's just improved by 2 tenths now. But yeah, this is similar pace to what I had in Donington, and then I binned qualifying, so I just need to not bin quali this time. Right, also guys, Luciano, our teammate, is racing tonight as well. He hasn't set a lap yet, he joined a bit later, but he will be racing with us tonight. We were doing some practice yesterday. We're basically the same pace as each other. When we were doing practice yesterday, there was like a 10th difference or something like that, but our potentials were the same, so both very similar pace, which is really nice to see. So hopefully we can fight for some good positions and hopefully try to get a top 10 today. As you see, for free practice we've got really good pace. Just depends on if we can get the lap together in qualifying and try to get a good race afterwards as well. See what the strategy goes like with the pit stop and things. But yeah, I know most of these guys are on qualifying fuel, although I know George Boothby's on race fuel, I believe, so it's kind of hard to tell exactly the pace. But yeah, a bit less drivers tonight, only 26. I think last week we had 32 or 34. I think only like 30 finished the race because there was quite a bit of carnage at Spa. But oh, sorry. But yeah, definitely a number of drivers missing this week, so only 26. At the end of the day, there's a number of fast drivers missing, so 3 positions basically. Like Luke Whitehead and Dalking are faster than me. They're not racing today, so it does mean that the field's maybe a little bit less competitive, but we'll just wait and see in quali. Because like I say, some of these guys might seem like they're not competitive right now, but they might actually be on race fuel, and then in quali they'd be really competitive. So we'll just have to wait and see. I'll just load up a fresh set of tyres for qualifying, and we'll see I'm assuming that it's going to go fast track to optimum, but I'm not sure. Kind of hoping for an optimum track because it's not nice to drive this on fast, in all honesty. Yeah, a lot more grip on the fast track. The grip just kept going up and up in that session. But yeah, we'll see what we can do in qualifying. Pisano's just improved by 8 thousandths of a second. So yeah, let's see. We've got a few more guys finishing. Then we'll go into qualifying, see what we can do. But yeah, hoping. Yeah, definitely. Now that's rubbered in. So quali, we'll see how qualifying goes. Half a tenth off Cambo there. So let's see what qualifying. How qualifying goes. It's try get a banker lap in. Don't do what we did at Spa. Try get a banker lap in on the fast track, and then if it goes optimum, then we can really push for it. But yeah, looking hopeful for this one. As long as I don't do Donington. And also, guys, if anyone wants to check out the official stream, Simzone will be streaming on Twitch. On YouTube. The Simzone, I think their channel is just called the Simzone. If anyone wants to check out some of the official stream with commentary as well, more than welcome to. Right, have a good quality, Luciano. Track is starting out as green, so this will be an interesting quali. Thanks, Element Future. We'll see what we can do tonight. Track is starting at green. If the track's starting at green, I think we just get a banker time in for the first run, and then when the track improves to faster optimum, then we try to get a good lap in. Still got 14 minutes. Got plenty of time. We can do 3 yeah, I think it's 3 flying laps and 1 out lap on each fuel tank, or 2 flying laps, I can't remember. Yeah, you're with this amount of sliding, you're better just to do 2 flying laps for the tyre bar. Yeah, I'm first out on track. I don't have to queue in the final sector. Let's go. Everyone's queuing already, and we haven't even gotten into the final sector yet. I don't know why some people like to queue really early. Like, you only need to queue just at the end of the final sector, or even just before the final corner. It saves some time. If you start queuing mid-lap, then you just lose a lot of time in the session. Because you just wait till the final sector, you use a lot less time. Right. Fast track. So fast track, let's try get banker lap in. And then, yeah. And then we'll probably do 2 or 3 laps. Get a new set of tyres on, and then push, and hopefully it goes optimum for the final 1 or 2 laps of the session, but we'll just wait and see. Should have been in 4th. Right, wasn't a great lap, but at least it's a valid banker lap. So now we can start pushing. Tenth up already. Two tenths. Oh, sorry, a tenth and a half. Lost a bit on the exit there. That sun is really annoying. It's like just going through that sector there, right in your eye. Oh, I completely messed up there. Oh man. 2 tenths. Boom, gone. Six tenths off the quickest lap. Which isn't bad considering we had like 2 tenths in that first sector. Just completely binned it all on my own. Wrong gear. Went into fourth. Went into third and then I was like, no, should be in fourth, but then changing the gears like that just unsettled the car, so just binned it on my own there. But at least we know we've got 2 tenths. What's that going to put our potential down to 0.3? So as I say, 2 tenths in the first sector. So now if we just stay neck and neck for the first sector, gain a little bit on this exit maybe, and we just have to make sure we don't mess up that right hander this time. Bit wide. Yep. Oh, messed up again. Right, need to pop on a new set of tyres, get some more fuel, go again. Potential is a 35.2 on a fast track. We were doing 34.5s on an optimum track, so I'm not sure. George caught Lambo P20 on first flyer and went off track. That's a bit annoying. Traffic is not great. Top 5 separated by 2.5 tenths. Top 5 separated by 2.5 tenths. Luciano's a tenth quicker than us, so we need to really get a lap together. But still only 4.5 tenths off the quickest lap right now. Track's so fast, I've just put new set tyres on so I can stay out till the end. Well, about the end. Someone's just improved, I'm not sure who it was, but I'm now just under half a second off P7 right now. Right. Okay, so just going to take care of the tyres on the out lap. And this is all I'm going to get. This will be my final run before the end of the session. So hopefully it goes optimum before the end, because I won't be able to go out on the final minute. So if it goes optimum for like the final lap and I'm not on track, that's going to be a bit annoying. But yeah, very close grid today. We're only half second off and we're P7. So very, very nice to see. Just need to try and get our lap together now. Track feels a little bit grippier. I'm just hoping that it goes to an optimum track before the end of the race. End of the session, sorry.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Right. Oh, definitely feels like there's a bit more grip there. I didn't slide as much there, even though I messed up the brakes. Is it optimum? Nope, so fast. It's probably getting close to optimum now though. Too deep on the brakes. Or maybe not.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Just a tiny bit up on the delta. Like I say, most of the times in that right hander that I kept messing up. Oh, clipped the grass there. Just had to do a little bit of a lift off. That's a bit of a pain. Oh man, we went 2 tenths down there and then we gained time, so there's basically 2 tenths in that one or two corners there, that little section. Still got 5 minutes left. Got enough time for 2 more laps. And just hope the track doesn't improve when we have to return at garage. Okay. Right, let's try to get a good lap together. Got quite a bit of time in, so we'll just need to get it all nice and tidy. Oh, please, please, please don't give me traffic. Oh! That was a brake check. He slowed down suddenly on the exit of the corner. I think that was a brake check. I think I just got brake checked. I was 2 tenths up. He might have just lifted off and tried to let me by, but I think that was a brake check because he just suddenly slowed down on the exit. I was like 2 tenths up there as well. That would have put me P5.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Well, I've got 3 minutes, so I can at least get one final flying lap. Yeah, he got blue flag, so that's a good point. So if he got blue flags, that probably means he wasn't even on a valid lap. So, yeah, I'm not too pleased with that one. Yeah, you want to get that last lap in whilst it's best. Oh, that's actually annoyed me a bit, because that would have been a very good banker to put me in the top 5. And then I could be really sent it on the final lap. But, oh well, just got a push. Now we just need to absolutely send it on the final lap. Yep, nice and calm. Quick reset. P9, 6 tenths off the pole. Might even... Right, definitely won't get time for another one, so let's create a big gap. Send it. It's over. Ah, that's so annoying. It's over. Pushed too hard. That would have been an easy top 5 even if I got that scruffy lap I got brake checked on. Oh well, try and make it up in the race, but that is, yeah, that is a bit annoying. A lot of pace in that one. I think that would have been P5 or higher. I mean, our potentials are yeah, that would have been P5 at least. Got brake checked on that one, and then I just pushed a little bit too hard in that right hander. I was like neck and neck on the Delta. Tried to push, just went a bit wide. It wasn't even by that much, but it was just enough to put me on the gravel. And yeah. Oh well. Didn't have time to go for another lap, so just unlucky. We know we got pace for top 5 there, but at least it's P9. Try and make it up in the race. Ah well. Nice one, Luciano, P7, well done. I would have got P5, but I got brake checked on my first lap, and then the other one, the final lap I really pushed to try get a good lap together, and I went too wide on the fast right-hander of sector 2, the first right-hander, and just touched the gravel over the side of the curb, enough to put me in the gravel. So yeah. Yeah, might change it as we go, but that was the calculation after a 20-minute stint. So if your calculation goes up or higher, we'll just change it, but make sure you got a new set of tyres on. Yep. Track's 18 degrees, so we shouldn't have to worry too much about tyres, but yeah. Bit gutting that that quali went so bad, but hopefully we can make it up in the race. Well, your quali wasn't bad, your lap was quite good. I was just in... yeah. Oh yeah. I had so much time, I had 2 tenths, even on the... although the lap was a little bit scruffy, but just one of those things. Try and make it up in the race. So at least we're both top 10. We're both on the inside line for turn 1, so try not to die, because lap 1 at Zandavoort is like Monaco. Monaco in the hills. Right guys, let's see what we can do in the race. Try and make it up. Oh, I forgot. I need to create a chatbot command. I'll try to do it this weekend maybe. Or tonight, because I think I've got to do some video editing, is do a chatbot command. I'm not sure if Element feature you're still in the stream, but I'll do a chatbot command in case anyone wants to find the HUD that you've made Element feature. So I'll put a link for your website. I meant to do it yesterday when I set it up, and I completely forgot.
30 seconds.
But I will do that. Because HUD's been really good. Damage has been great to see that, and I think my favourite bit about it is the fuel calculation. because being able to see how long that's going to, the fuel time, how long in minutes I can do is really helpful, because knowing how many laps I can do is fine, but then you've got to calculate in your head how many minutes that's going to be, and it's never going to be accurate if you're just quickly calculating it in your head, whereas having the actual time there is so much more helpful. And also fuel to the end, how much I need to add at the pit stop is also just fantastic. So yeah, do appreciate that, and yeah, we'll see what we can do. Anyhow, good luck in the race. Oh, thank you, we'll see what we can do. Zandavoort's a bit of a tricky one, especially for lap 1, but we'll try and make up some positions if we can. Like I say, we had pace for P5. I don't think we would have got P4 or P3. They were definitely quite a good few tenths quicker than us, than my potential on a fast track. But definitely for definitely could have been P5. So we'll try and make up some positions if we can. And what was the other thing? Yeah, we'll just have to see how the tyres go. With it being a cooler track, I don't think we'll have to worry about tyre wear too much. I just got to make sure I don't make any big mistakes, because it's very easy to do that at Zandavoort. You can always disable the stint info. It's usually only useful in endurance race with teammates. Yeah. To be honest, leaving it on doesn't bother me, because we will start doing endurance races from March, I think the season starts. So that will come in handy. So I'll just leave it on. But yeah, it's good to know that you can turn it off, but it will come in useful for the endurance races that we'll do. Right. As I said to Luciano, we've got the inside line for turn 1, which is really nice, but sector 1 is a bit chaotic at Zandavoort. Very, very tricky, very narrow. We don't really even want to go too wide in the first sector, so we're just going to see how it goes. You too, Luciano. Yeah, I'm going to brake early as well, so don't worry. It's hard to actually see the brake lights when you've got headlights on for some reason. When you've got the headlights on, it kind of almost is brighter than the brake lights. It's harder to actually see the brake lights. But yeah, I'll be braking early for turn 1 as well, so if I go into the back of you, then Beppy's definitely firing me, so yeah, I'll be careful. I'm not sure if I'm nervous about starting on the inside of Zandavoort, or if I'm more nervous about starting right behind you. Yeah, you get bunched up on the inside. Right, have a good one, mate.
Green light, give it all you got. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left.
Oh, this is tight. I can't see a thing.
Clear on the left.
Man, following that addon was really sketchy. Couldn't see where the track went.
Car on the right.
Pinch him onto the inside line so I can get round the outside.
Clear on the right.
Oh, Audi, you blocked me. Come on, mate. Oh, sorry, Aston, that was my bad. Lost the grip on the exit, that was my bad. Sorry to the Aston. Tried to get on the power to get a better exit than him and just lost the grip on the cold tyres. That was my fault. Take full responsibility for that. Made 2 overtakes, Luciano, but I did bump the Aston wide. I tried to get on the power and just lost the grip on the cold tyres. So many people going wide. Luciano P6, us P8, so we made up 1 position. I know we made 2 overtakes, but we lost 1 position in turn 1, so one of those overtakes just put us back where we started. But yeah, there's a chance I get a penalty for that Aston Martin incident. Yep. Just need to get a bit closer. Watch, he doesn't send it on you, he's getting a very good tow. Someone binned it, one of the leaders. Actually no, that was back marker I think. Sure that wasn't the leader. Yep, sorry. Nice defense on that Audi. That Honda keeps going wide on the final corner, he's maybe got some aero issues, so try attacking there. That Honda will be running low aero, he keeps going wide. Oh, big slide, big slide, big slide. Not ideal. Gonna start putting a bit of pressure on the sidey. Already a bit loose out that final corner. The straight line speed isn't that much higher.
Gaining on the car ahead is up to 3.
This is a good wee battle here. Just need to put some pressure on the sidey, see if we can get by. Need to be a bit more careful on the power. I think the track might still be fast. Being a bit too aggressive. Oh my days, good save Luciano. Both you and Nonda bid it. Oh, 3 wide.
Car on the right.
Oh, that was such a good save by Luciano in the final corner. Fantastic save, mate. We got a position on that Honda. Just attack that Audi. You send it in turn 1, I'll follow you through. Yep. Nearly went into the back of my teammate there on that sweeping right-hander. Oh, come on, again! I got rammed for the 3rd week in a row. It gets a bit annoying. 12 seconds of damage. Again. Hit me in the hairpin. But yeah, 3rd week in a row, and I've been rear-ended. I haven't reported any of them because I can't be bothered, but it's getting a bit frustrating there. Especially when it's aero damage, I have no straight line speed as it is. Alright, let's push, try and make up some positions. Hopefully the aero damage doesn't affect me much. There isn't that many straights at Zandavoort. Pretty much just got the home straight and that's it. Doesn't seem to be affecting the handling of the car much. Overheating my tyres a bit. But yeah. I mean, I wouldn't usually be annoyed if it was just the first time that happened in the league. You know, I've outbraked myself many times and gone to the back of people, but when it's the 3rd week in a row that you've been rammed in a braking point, it gets a tad frustrating. It's a different person each week as well. It's not like it's the same person doing the same mistake, it's just a different person every single week. On the bind it. Straight into the wall. Wonder if that was the one. I think that was the Honda that hit me, as just binned it on the final corner and into the pits. I'll try catch up. It's not affecting me too much, this damage, but it's definitely affecting it a little bit. It's 12 seconds. Wasn't even that much of a speed difference. I can't believe it's 12 seconds. Very surprised it's such a high damage considering how big of an impact it was. It wasn't that big of a hit. Wonder if that Honda guy was running low aero, because that's keeps going wide on that final corner. Need to try catch Assassin now. We do seem to be gaining on him sector by sector. Teammates a few seconds up the road, they're battling with that Audi, so there's still the chance we could get up, still finish in the top 10. Just hopefully the aero damage doesn't affect us too much. Like I said, I don't think it's affecting the pace too much. It's just the straight line speed, it definitely affected, but it's not massively noticeable. In the corners, they're not losing any time from this aero damage. I think it's just that home straight will lose a bit. It's not giving me any understeer or anything, which is good. Must have just been the bumper, not the wing, which is good. Fantastic. Honda's binned it. Sorry, Porsche's binned it. That Porsche started P4. Free position. You're fighting for P4 now, Luciano. Well done. I wish I could join you. Maybe in a few laps. We'll see if that Porsche starts to catch us. Be interesting to see if he had damage or if he just binned it on his own. That is a very easy corner to bin it on your own if he was pushing. See what his pace is like, if it's quicker or slower than ours. Lost a bit of lap time to the Aston, so we need to push a bit. Try catch him up again. Track's just gone up to him as well, so really can start pushing to catch that Aston. I think that's Porsche's catching me. If he does catch me, I'm going to let him through and try to get him to catch that Aston, and I'll just follow him. Seems the logical thing to do. No point defending, because if he's faster, may as well just follow him. Messed up the final sector there, it looks like. Lost a little bit of time. So definitely the first and the second sector we definitely gain on the Aston. We seem to lose a bit in the final sector. And I'm not sure if that's the final two corners or if that's on the straight. Because the Aston's good on the straight, the Porsche isn't, and I've got aero damage. But definitely that middle sector seems to be where I gain the most on the Aston. And that is where the Porsche is strong. And also the first sector, because of the high torque. It's got really good rotation, which is fantastic for the first and second sector. But did gain a bit on him that final sector, but he did go wide just before the final corner, so that's kind of hard to compare. Backmarker Lamborghini out of the way, hopefully we don't get held up. 1.2 off the Aston at the start of this sector. 1.4 by the end, so he gained 2 tenths on us in the first sector. So maybe it's just the middle sector we're gaining a chunk of time on him. That Lamborghini's really not getting out of the way very easy for him at all. Thank you, Lamborghini.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Starting to overlap a few guys now. Pretty sure that's the Ferrari that brake checked me. Hopefully he doesn't brake check me again. No, he's going to move out the way, thank you. Bit deep by the Aston there. My teammate and that Audi pulling away for P5, but we are gaining on this Aston for P6, and that's my main focus at the moment. Especially, we're also pulling away from that Corsa, which is nice because he qualified P4 or P5 actually. Maybe it was P5. But definitely the first sector, we actually seem to lose a bit of time to the Aston. Even though he outbraked himself in turn 1, we definitely lose time to him there. But sector 2 seems to be our biggest gainer to the Aston. And maybe the final sector we gain a little bit of time, but we lose a chunk on the straight. We're actually gaining on Luciano in P5. Oh, too much curb. Stupid mistake by myself. Went on that curb there. Ah, that's cost me half a second. Stupid mistake. That was a silly one. Right, we'll try catch that lap time up again. What a stupid mistake. Just complete misjudgment. But the Aston seems to be gaining on Luciano and the Audi now that they're really close together. They're losing time. Luciano's losing time and the Audi's defending, etc. 2.5 tenths separating out Luciano and that Audi. Right, got a good few minutes till we need to actually pit. I'm going to stay out as long as I possibly can and try to overcut this Aston. Definitely won't fix the damage at the pit stop because that'll cost us too much time. But I'm definitely going to try to do an overcut on this Aston. Might be a good chance to pass him, although that Porsche is starting to get a bit of pace on me. He's definitely starting to gain some lap time, which is worrying. Like I said earlier, if that Porsche does catch me, I will let him through. If he's definitely faster. If he looks like he can catch the guys up in front. That was a terrible final sector for me though. So no wonder he's catching me up. Okay, so still 2.6 seconds to that Aston, not good at all. So, like I say, I think the pit stop's going to be our best opportunity to pass this Aston. Is to absolutely nail the pit stop. But it depends what pit stop strategy he's on. We can do 8 more minutes before we run out of fuel. Stay out as long as you can. Stay out as long as we can, then we've got a good chance of overcutting. Instead of pitting early, undercuts don't really work in ACC because it takes too long to heat up the tyres. If you pit 1 lap earlier than the guy in front, you just lose time. It's not like F1 unfortunately where you can do an undercut on ACC. Unless we're talking about an endurance race, on ACC usually it's better to go as long as you can and overcut the guy in front. It was a pretty rubbish sector. When is that Aston gonna pit? Only got 4 laps left. Can't stay out that much longer. Copy. We really need to get a bit more pace though now. Just reducing that front left tyre pressure. The rest should be alright. I'd like to pit one lap after that Aston if I have enough fuel to do so. Yeah, we don't have enough fuel for 5 laps unfortunately, we've only got 3 laps. Seems a good choice to go longer, but we don't have enough fuel to do that unfortunately. So I'm just going to go as long as I can on this fuel load. I'm intrigued to see when the Aston pits. I'm going to do this and then I think I'll pit end of next lap. I think that's all I've got the fuel to do.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Nice. Luciano beat the Audi by 4 seconds in the pit stops. He's come out 4 seconds ahead. Very nicely done by Luciano. P5, well done. Oh damn, nice. P4, sorry for Luciano. Right, pit end of next lap, that's all I can do. I could actually do one more, but bit of a stretch and not a risk I want to take.
Slow car ahead.
Just taking damage off, not repairing it. It's 12 seconds. Not going to gain the 12 seconds back unfortunately if I fix it, so it isn't any point repairing the damage at all. I really wanted to overcut that Aston, but I'm not going to be able to do that now. He stayed out far longer than I expected. I was hoping he would pit earlier.
We are halfway through, not over yet.
Oh, Whitburn binned it. Whitburn binned it. He's like 2.8 seconds in front of me. I thought he was a backmarker, but he binned it in first sector. Honda. That's P3 for you, I think. That might be P3 for Luciano because of that Honda binning it. That Honda was ahead of Luciano and Luciano's now P4, so that could be a P3. I wonder if that Honda got damage, because that could potentially be another position for us as well. Like 50 litres, that's plenty of fuel. We'll have a bit extra. A new set of tyres. Did I stop on the jacks? Yes. Let's go. Let's go, 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 go. Right near the end of the pit stop. I think this pit stop, I have to wait till the car comes off the jacks before I can start it. I did that at Spa. Tried to start it whilst it was on the jacks, it didn't work in this server. Oh, the Honda's out ahead of me.
Mandatory stop is not clear. Come on, go, go, go. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, you sneaky Porsche. Porsche came out literally millimeters ahead of me. Ah. Nicely done, Porsche. Nicely done. And that Honda I was hoping would have damage, but maybe he didn't, because he took the same amount of time as we did to repair for the pit stop, and we didn't repair damage. That Porsche might gain a lead over me as well whilst my tyres heat up. That was well played by the Porsche. It was a good strategy by him. I came out ahead of him, but he had so much more momentum because he was on track that he just passed me with ease around the outside. So nicely done. Yeah, he pulled away quite a bit that sector. There's that Aston. We gained on him. I think we gained on him, but not by much. So, to be honest, those pit stops didn't work out too well for us. Didn't come out ahead of the Aston and lost the position to the Porsche, so pit stop didn't work out too great. Porsche will battle that Aston. Aston on cold tyres. This could be very good for us. Corsa's looking like he's going to send it soon.
Sometimes the car in front in sector 3.
This is very good for us, the cars in front battling away. Oh yeah, just saw that with being now. Luciano P3, nicely done. He can hold it to the end, that's the podium. So gutted that I can be like P4 or something right behind him. But just one of those things. We need to push now, despite the damage, and try and make up positions if we can. I mean, there's the Honda, so we've basically got 3 positions for the taking right up in front of us. So just now I just need to push, 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 push. Yeah, Whitburn P5. I'm going to assume that Honda has damage. But I could be wrong, you maybe just binned it in the first sector. But usually the first sector, if you bin it there, you usually hit a wall even if it's minor.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
Zandavoort. There's a lot of overtaking opportunities, so we've got to try and force them into a mistake, and then also look for somewhere we can overtake. But just now we just need to focus on getting close, because this could potentially, come the end of the race, be a 4-way battle for P5. So at 22 minutes left, we're all like within a second of each other. That Honda's maybe just over a second ahead of the Aston, but still very close. We're only 1.1 off the Porsche now. A little tiny mistake by the Porsche there. But we're faster than we were in the first stint, which is good. Pace is a bit better. Despite the aero damage, the car still feels good and the lap times are still good. I mean, quicker than we were in the first stint because we've got some fresh tyres on now. So we just need to push as hard as we can. Just hope some of these guys make a mistake. Minutes to go, so plenty time. Safe again by the Porsche. I'm worried about that Honda. He's pulling away. Oh wow, the Honda's gaining on the Audi. So this could potentially be, come the end of the race, a 5-way battle for P4 and P5. If we all start bunching up near the end of the race, this could get very, very interesting. But we're definitely gaining on this Porsche. Big mistake by the Aston there. But faster than we were in the first stint and gaining on the Porsche in front, so this is good. Very good. Now a little mistake by the Porsche. He's maybe feeling the pressure of trying to catch the Aston and seeing the Delta fall away. Might even get into the 34s now, because it's an optimum track. So now our race pace is faster than our qualifying lap, because qualifying was fast and race was optimum. That Honda and Audi are battling for P4. .35.0. Far too deep into turn 1. The Honda passed the Audi. So I wonder if the Honda never got any bodywork damage and he just lost track position when he had that spin. That was scary. That was a very, very scary slide.
Clear on the left.
Yeah, that was a bit scary. Only lost 0.3, but yeah, that I don't want to repeat that. That's cost us a bit of time to the Porsche, obviously, but we'll try to get that back. He's starting to close in on the Aston now. So even though we lost quite a bit of time in that lap to the Porsche, at least he's catching on the Aston, so he'll start losing time when they start battling. Gaining a bit of time back, I think, now on the Porsche. And that Aston has caught the Audi. Just touched the gravel there. Did cost me a bit of time on the exit. See if we can force the Porsche into mistakes, and because we seem to be gaining on him. Understeered. Oh, that Audi and Aston starting to battle in now. Three-way battle for P5. Soon will be a four-way battle. Aston binned it. Three, soon to be four-way battle for P5. Nah, I'm P8. Like 2. That was a bit bargy with the Porsche there and the Aston into that chicane, a bit of door banging. And that's like that Audi escape. Come on guys, don't let the Audi get away. Focus on P5, not fighting for P6. Okay. Not a great final sector, but still right in the back of this Aston. Just need to look for a good opportunity to pass.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
.11 minutes, 4-way battle for P5. This could get spicy. Oh, yellow. I've never seen it yellow in the Porsche. So try and not over rev your car and hopefully your engine doesn't blow up. That's literally all I can say. Don't shift down too early and don't let your revs get too high, and just try and hold on to that podium. Luciano, it's just... I have no idea, I've not really driven with the yellow engine. But you will have reduced performance. Luciano just told me his engine light is yellow, which is concerning. And I really hope that whilst he's running in P3 that his engine doesn't blow up. That would just be... that would be absolutely gone to miss out on the podium. George's engine is white. Maybe it's track conditions. Something. But that's interesting that two people have it. 4-way battle for P5 now. I'm struggling a bit for tyre grip. Yeah, I also had the white engine light in the Aston Martin for the 12 hours of Spa. And that's like the only time I've ever had an engine light. The only thing I can really think of is it's just revved it too high. Or shifting down too early. 9.5 minutes, so as long as you can nurture the engine to the end, that's the main thing. Lose so much on this final bit here, it's really irritating. Yeah, George is a machine. No point even comparing our lap times to him. It's just hurtful. Porsche and Audi going side by side. Oh, that was stupid! That was unnecessary. They could have gone too wide there. Audi and Aston took themselves out. I've got now about 1.5 seconds to P5. Porsche got through. Yeah, that was avoidable. They could have gone too wide there. It's a narrow bit of track, but you can go too wide there. But thank you for the 2 free positions. But yeah, that was a bit silly. Just, yeah, tyres are sliding around. Got to try to do minimum sliding, but it's kind of impossible. If you're too smooth, then you can't use what the Porsche is good for, but you've got a 7-second gap to P4, so you can afford to take it easy and get that podium. Like I say, just don't over rev the engine and don't shift down too early and you should be alright, I hope. Right, let's try get this Porsche. 1 second. We gained on him in that middle sector, and he's made a little bit of a mistake out of the final sector. 7.5, well, just under 8 minutes really, until the end of the race, so we've got time. Don't want to do anything silly, but I would like a top 5. it would be a nice way to recover after getting rammed, and also getting that terrible qualifying. Corsa wide there again. Seems to be going wide quite a few times. He's either feeling the pressure trying to hold P5 and he's pushing too hard, or he's got a bit of aero damage from having that wee bump with the Audi, and he's trying to push the car and it's just understeering. I'm not sure, but either way he is losing time, and he keeps going wide, and it seems to be the medium to high speed corners, which gives me the impression that he's got some aero damage from that battling. I mean, we are 4 tenths down on our lap and we gained on him, so he's definitely struggling a bit. We've got 6 minutes left, so we're running out of time, but at the same time we still have a good few laps left. If I could get the P5, Luciano gets that podium, that would be amazing. Come on, getting close. Just behind P5 now, 5 minutes to go. Half a second off. Yep. He's either got aero damage or struggling for tyres, not sure. Yep, could be both. Aero damage giving him bad tyre wear. Big snap of oversteer, but I wasn't close enough. Wasn't close enough. That was close. I think I'm struggling a bit for tyres now. Sliding around a lot more.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Wasn't sure what the back marker was going to do, that was my bad. Come on, Ferrari, you already ruined my quali. Right, we gained a little bit on the Porsche there, I think. We did indeed. Oh, big slide, big slide.
Car on the right.
Pinched him on the inside there to try and cost him all his momentum.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Ah, yes! I need to not bin it now. P5 made a mistake, pinched him onto the inside line. Got by. I think 2 more laps. So just need to try and not bin it now. Copy that.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Thanks, but it's not over yet. We've still got 2 laps. Got to defend. Try not minimum mistakes. Minimum mistakes. It's giving us a tiny bit of breathing room, but not much. Oh, he lost a lot of time there. He's probably struggling for aerial damage.
Final lap. Give me the final.
Hopefully that's a good enough breathing space till we get to the end of this race. Yeah, I don't think he's going to catch us now. Yep, that's the move done. Just got to keep on track now. He's definitely got a bit of aerial damage on, I think, the front and the right hand side, I think he hit. So just going on to the final lap now. If I just keep it nice and tidy, doesn't matter if it's slow, keep it nice and tidy, and that's P5. That's all we need to do.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. The leader has finished the race.
Luciano, fantastic job. Well deserved podium. Fantastic job. Remember to go on the driver interview. I'm going to stream the interview on my stream and we'll watch you. Yeah, there's an interview, remember, for the official stream. Tag the Simzone guy, but if you go into the driver interview waiting room, because top 3 get interviewed, we'll have a look on the stream.
Alright, check it.
P5. Oh, I am happy with that. Considering we had 10 seconds of damage and we got hit in the rear, I am very happy with that recovery, to be honest. Very happy. And binning my quali. I'm more than happy with that. Oh, but fantastic job, Luciano. But yeah, if you go in the driver interview and we'll go have a look. GG man, considering you were driving with the damage, it was a great recovery. Oh, thanks a lot, mate. Really enjoyed that one. Really enjoyed that one. Yeah, take care, Luciano. What we're going to do now, guys, is the Simzone, they will have a driver interview waiting room. We're just going to go have a look at the official stream. Oh, man. Like, really focused at the end of that race there, guys. I can relax now. Man, that was not easy. Oh man, my wheelbase is hot. But yeah, I was just like, do not bin this, do not bin this, do not bin this, do not bin this, do not bin this. Oh, I got a nice move by Corsair. Someone just said nice move, Corsair, in the chat. Just find out if there's a driver interview. There usually is. Right, there is interviews this week. Right, let me just... if you guys can
see if we can get some interviews with some of the drivers then. Luciano, we're going to move him over. Luciano, what a race from you, finishing on the podium, and we believe at your home track as well. How are you feeling after that one?
It was a little bit exhausting, to be honest. Starting P6 and then, yeah, of course, other drivers made a mistake, so I could profit from that, but overall it was a race.
Hope you guys can hear that.
Yeah, I mean, is that your best finish of the season so far?
Yeah, last race I was P10, so that was my best so far, and now P3, so I'm really happy with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, some good points for the season as well, and with it being your home track, I think your supporters, the team are going to be happy with you as well, and I think Cosford, Cody is going to be really happy for you after that race as well. He's cheering you on the comments.
yeah, we practiced a lot together, so really thanks to him that I got an amazing setup for the car, so big shout out to him.
Yeah, I mean, you two were very close at the start of the race as well. You always seem to be well, next to each other in the race and in quali, which is lovely to see.
Yeah, pace is very equal for the both of us. Of course, he had a little bad luck with getting spun. I don't know who spun him, but it was some bad luck for him. But overall, a really good result as well, P5. So I'm really happy for him as well.
Yeah, and next round is Zolder.
Yep.
How are you looking forward? Are you looking forward to it, in fact, or?
Yeah, I live even closer to Zolder, so I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So yeah, once again, congratulations on the result, and we look forward to seeing you next round.
Thank you very much, guys.
Take care.
Yep. Bye bye.
There we have it. That was Vitvoot there. Yep. We're going to bring in the man himself, George Boothby. Here we go, George. Another race win from you. I'm going to get tired of.
I don't want to stream too much of the official stream, just in case I get in trouble. But oh, that was really nice. Nice shout out from him. Yeah, me and Luciano work very well together. Like you said, we practice a lot for these races together, and I do a lot more of the setup sides. But yeah, he's always got fantastic pace, especially on race room, but on ACC as well. He's always got very good pace. But yeah. Hey dude, new sub from me. Thank you very much. Thank you for the subscription. I do actually need to sort it out on my Streamlabs. We actually get notifications for follows. on YouTube, because I think I've only set it up for Twitch, so I need to sort that. But thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Shall we maybe actually have just a quick look at the replay, guys, before we go, and then we'll close up the stream. I'll just turn off these lights and the pedal lights because I don't really need them. Let me just change my... I've just put a... There we go, remove window capture 4. Right, let's just have a look at the replay. But yeah, would like to see the tap I got. And what was the other thing? I would really like to see the move we did on the on that Porsche, because I kind of thought of it like he made the mistake, and I was like, I either go for the inside and I'm going to have to brake early, or I go for the outside and I force him onto the inside curb and he'll have to brake early and I can carry speed. That's what I did. I basically was like, if I go on the outside, I can put him on that inside curb with no contact, but I can try and squeeze him a bit and slow him down. Oh yeah, the pit exit with the same Porsche that we overtook near the end. So yeah, let's have a look at that. Yeah, so as you see, me and Luciano starting very close, as we always do. To be honest, in these races, always usually starting very close to each other. But yeah, so let's have a look here. Now, here on the Honda, we make a nice move. I think, is it here we get the Honda? We get a nice exit on the Honda, we get past the Honda, so we get a nice move there around the outside. Coming into here, I have to follow the Assen. I do not want to have a contact here. So I just lift off the throttle a bit, have to watch the Honda. So yeah, just following them through there, nice move. And then I think we make another overtake. Is it here? I'm not sure. Yeah, we make an overtake here, so we go round the outside. Again, same principle as the Porsche, just trying to push him on the inside a bit, because then he has to slow down, loses a bit of momentum, and we get him around the outside, and then the inside of this hairpin. But then, that was my fault there. I got the power down a bit too early there, and the tyres were still a bit cold, so I take full responsibility for the bump there. The tyres were just a bit cold when I put the power down, and I just lost the rear of the car a bit. But yeah, let's have a look at where... So this is where we got hit. So coming into here, second lap, so still taking it a bit cautious. I break my usual braking point. Wrong lap, sorry. Was it lap 3? Nope. Sorry, I thought it was near the... Oh, it was lap 5. My apologies. I don't remember which lap it was. Okay, so... Here, my teammate's just a little bit slower in this right-hander than me, so I back off, absolutely fine. And the Honda gets a good run on me. Coming into here, all fine, a little bit slower there, a little bit of a slide. Coming into here, normal braking point, turn in for the corner, straight in the rear, sideways, 10 seconds of aero damage. Oh, I got hit twice. That's why I got so much damage. So this bit of damage isn't much damage on the rear, it's this hit on the side. That's what will have given me the big damage, which might be why I didn't lose too much time, even though it was 12 seconds of damage, because it's on the side. The side aero doesn't affect you that much, but that makes sense why I got so much damage. So let's have a look at the Honda that actually took us out, and as you can see, he actually retired on lap 7. So coming in, just quite simply brakes too late, goes into the back of us. And then that other Honda that hit us, that gave us the damage, not his fault at all, because I got spun. I hold the brakes, but I just end up sliding straight in front of him. He can't do anything, he holds his brake, so he couldn't really do anything there at all. But yeah, let's have a look at the pit lane exit. So this was the pit lane exit. So this, we came out just, we went into the pits, sorry. So this car was about a second behind us, but he pitted a few laps earlier. And then we pitted coming out of the pits there, and as you see, gets some momentum. We are on the inside, but he gets past us very close. Different strategy option, and he just nailed the strategy there on us. So well done by him. And I want to see that move on the Porsche. So quite happy with this move here. So yeah, see this Porsche, he loses a grip, very easy to do with this car there. Hits the barrier on the right hand side. I choose between going to the inside, to the outside, go to the outside, force him onto that inside curb so he loses his momentum. Then I'm on the outside, and again I force him onto that inside line a bit so he loses a bit of momentum, and by that second hairpin I was already pretty much fully ahead of him, so able to hold on to the position and get the move done. And that was us into P5 on the final lap, and then Luciano very nicely finishing on the podium as well. So yeah, more than happy with that one today. Gonna get some clips tonight, but yeah, very happy with that today. Very happy with the recovery. So yeah, we'll see what we can do next week. We'll see what we can do next week. But yeah, I'm not sure when I'll be streaming next. I don't even know when my next race is. I think it's Friday next week. So this weekend I've got to do pre-quali for RCI. But yeah, again guys, thank you so much for watching the race. I really hope you enjoyed that one, and see you guys again next time. Take care.